back. I hope you enjoyed those breaks and our little chat with Turk. In just a moment, we'll be bringing Ralf Nonnweiler on. He is on the line waiting patiently. So we are giving away a ticket to the Worldwide Tattoo Conference in Portland, Oregon. And if you want to go to tattoonowtv.com/WWTC right now, enter your information. We'll be drawing the winner at the end of this show. Live, if you put in your phone number, which I think you have to, we'll call you up. We'll chat with you. We'll see what's going down. So this is your chance to get that ticket. www.tattoonowtv.com/WWTC. Okay, we are here with Ralf Nonnweiler. Ralf, are you there?
Morning.
Hey,
morning.
It's evening for me, but morning for you, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm up for an hour. So I think I had some coffee. It's okay.
I really appreciate you staying up or
Yes,
getting up.
no problem. No problem.
What time is it there?
I think we have around half an hour past 4.
Oh,
now.
Shit.
Yes.
Are you working today?
Yes.
Are you tattooing today?
Yes, but I think my guy in the shop, he made the appointment 1 or 2 hours later. So it's okay.
You can take a little bit of a nap?
Yeah, yes. I already slept for 3 hours now. And yes, now I had some coffee.
I owe you one. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, for some folks who aren't familiar, can you tell us a little bit about your history, about your backstory, how you got into tattoo?
Oh, that's a really strange story because at first when I got in contact with tattooing was when I met my wife. Because I know her for 17 years now, and after half a year she said, "Well, let's get a tattoo," and I said, "Well, no," because at that time I was thinking that only guys from jail and everybody who has got who's in a rocker gang is going to be tattooed. And I said, okay, let's go to the tattoo shop. And I sat there and I had to decide if either I'm gonna have the tattoo with her or she will quit. So I got a small tattoo and it was like this size, and it was her name. And so I sat there and I was thinking, let's get this tattoo done after half a year, her name. And that's 17 years ago and I'm still with her. So
you don't believe that it's bad luck?
No, it was perfect. And after that I didn't have any contact with tattooing for I think 12 years. And after that, I think it's 17 years. 12 years. And then I had a job while studying at the university. And I met a guy who was coming in the shop that I was working. And he has long hair and camouflage trousers and some sweat bands on his arms. And he was really strange looking guy, but I talked to him and it was a nice talking to him. And he was after half an hour he was doing airbrush like me at that time. And he was a really cool guy. And he told me that he was an engineer for electricity, but he quit his job and he opened a tattoo shop. And after that, I went to his shop every night and sat there, had a beer, and was watching over his shoulder. And I think I went there half a year every third night just to say hello. And it was really nice. And and he knew that I was doing portrait and that stuff for maybe 15 years. And at that time he had a really strange girlfriend because she was a really a tough lady. and she had him under control, and he had a customer sitting in front of him, and he was a truck driver, and he had the stencil on his forearm, and he got the Tom was his name, and he got a phone call of his girlfriend, and then he got a phone call, and he took the cell phone, he took off his rubber gloves, and he went smaller and smaller on the telephone, and then he hung up, and he looked at me, and he said, yes, now you will do your first tattoo. And I said, no way. And he said, yes, I have to feed the dogs of his girlfriend. And I said, no way.
What?
And he's, yes, it's the true story. And yes, I didn't do any tattoo before, but I was watching him. And yes, he prepared the customer, and he said to him, yes, it's Ralf. And I know him for quite a while now. And then, yeah, it was really hard for me. I had to make this decision, and yes,
Holy shit!
yes, it was crazy. And he prepared the machine, and he had I think it was a Mickey Sharp's coil machine, and he had the liner, and I think it was a 9 soft edge mag, and yes, the customer looked at me and he said, "You can do it," and I said, let's give it a try, and yes, was crazy, and
It's totally crazy.
yeah. And after 3 hours, Tom came back to the shop, and I think, yes, half of the tattoo was done, and then he said, okay, you can finish it, and yes, that was my first tattoo I ever did. So
that is
yes.
insane.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I still have a photo of it. So
that was like the flying giraffe-looking creature thing, right?
No, I think it was what was it? I think it was a pan with the flute and
a pan. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. And that was my first tattoo ever. And after that, I did one more. And then I went back to my hometown because my father was really sick at that time, and so we went home to our hometown, and yes, after that I didn't have any contact with tattooing for I think 2 or 3 years, and then a friend of mine, he had really crappy tattoos he did by himself with some needles, and yes, he had the cross on the hill with everything, and he bought me a tattoo machine, and then I started tattooing on him. I think, yes, it was 5.5 years ago, and then that's when I started tattooing. So, yeah.
Well, that is one hell of a story, man. I have asked that question of many people. I've interviewed many people, and that is by far one of the most interesting, bizarre first tattoo stories.
Yeah, it was hard.
I've ever heard.
Yes, but yes, well, luck for me. So yes, I'm really happy about that. So
you're also a painter.
Yes.
Were you a painter before you were a tattooer?
Yes. I started. I don't see myself as a painter. Yes, maybe, but I started painting portraits for I think for 20 years now. No, 25 years. And I always loved to do portraits and stuff. And I got in contact with a guy who does airbrush stuff, and yes, then I bought an airbrush and tried to do mainly portraits with the airbrush. So that's why I did the portrait stuff with tattooing. So
I know we've got a couple photos of your like motorcycle paintings and things like that. Yeah, like airbrush. Do you think airbrushing and tattooing are similar at all?
It's hard. I try to do the same style, not the same style, the same technique as I do with tattooing in my airbrush, and the opposite. But it's hard. because you can't do all the details. And when I work with the airbrush, I erase a lot with the eraser or with the knife. I scratch the hair,
Uh-huh.
and in tattooing you have to do it a different way. So I try to do the same technique, but yeah, it's really similar. But
Do you still airbrush?
No, no.
No?
Yes, I did. The last thing that I did was for Salon,
Uh-huh.
when I did the painting for the T-shirt. But yes, it's hard because we have 4 babies now, or 4 children now.
My
And
word.
yes, and our last baby was born 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm looking like this.
Oh, don't worry. You look
Okay.
great. You're good.
Yeah, thank you. But yes, if I will have the time, maybe in the next months I will start again. But just for having fun, you know.
Right. Sure. Well, I've got a motorcycle that needs some tank work, you know.
Yes, hope to see you in July in New York.
I will be there. That's going to be
Yeah,
fun at the
perfect.
Empire State.
Yes.
You,
Really looking forward to it.
you bringing your whole family?
I think I will bring my wife and the 2 youngest children,
Uh-huh.
because at that time our oldest children, they have school, so
Uh-huh.
they have to stay with their grandmother. But I think I will bring my wife and 2 of my children, and then yes, let's see.
I can't wait to meet your children. And then
Yes,
after Empire, you're going to come up here with us for Black and Gray week, yeah?
yes, that's true. Yes,
So, you and Bob Tyrell are going to join
yeah,
forces, or
yeah.
you going to tattoo Bob?
Wow, yes, I hope so. I really hope so. So we, yes, did some WhatsApp, and I think I will really be really nervous because he's one of my biggest role models. So I'm really looking forward to, yes.
Have you met Bob before?
Yes, I met him. I met him 2 times when he was at Tattoo Explosion here in Mönchengladbach.
Mm-hmm.
And the second time was last year in London. And yes, Gabe introduced me to him, and yes, he's amazing. So he's one of my biggest role models, and I think I learned a lot of just watching everything I found about him on YouTube, and yes, it was great. So
Have you seen the DVD that he made?
yes, I think I watched it around 10 times. So yes.
Well, that's great.
It's amazing.
That's a tattoo now. We made that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's amazing because yes, it's so light to under. Yes, it's so easy. So because I just sit there and watch, and he speaks about every detail, and it's so, yes, easy to understand. And I was, wow, I should try this, or I should change that. And yes, I think it's really important to develop, and it's a really cool DVD. So
Great. He's going to be making a new one while he's here in July. He's going to be
wow,
making one just specifically on dogs.
yes,
You know,
I heard about it.
yeah, like
So
fur and noses
yes,
and eyes and things. You know, like the fine detail of dog portraiture.
yes, he's the best. So
That's going to be a good time. I can't wait for that. That's
yeah, me too.
I'm
For me,
definitely looking forward to it.
yes, for me it's the same. So long time till July, but I'm really looking forward to it.
So a little bit back to your painting. You're kind of
Yeah.
legendary for your tiny paintings.
Yes. Thank you.
How did you begin to paint that small? What led you to that?
For me, it was always important to. There are a lot of artists. I seen one today. I don't know his name, but I think it's viral in the internet at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a guy who does bigger portraits, around double of the normal size or life size, And for me, it was always important to make life size or smaller. And when I saw, for example, Drew Blair. I don't know if you know him. He's an airbrush artist, and he did a lot of stuff for the U.S. Army, and he did a lot of Star Trek posters.
Okay.
And there are a lot of artists who paint life size or bigger. And I said, oh, let's do it a different way. Let's do it smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's when I started buying some lenses and everything. And I tried to develop a technique that's good for me to achieve a lot of details and to do it in a small way and not the life size, because I try to to do a challenge for me to say, okay, I will do it small and tiny and a lot of details, and so I tried to make it smaller and smaller and smaller. And when I got the contact to the pin size paintings book, I bought a microscope, and and it was really hard because the pencil under the microscope was like that size.
Massive.
Yes, it was crazy, and I tried to give me a challenge and to make the reference small enough. But I after 1 month I had a technique, so it's always cool to have something different than than the normal way, you know.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. I did a painting for the last Pint Size Paintings project.
Wow.
And I cannot grasp the amount of detail that you put into your little tiny paintings. I've never seen anyone paint anything like that. I was very impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
So you've done some teaching. You did a seminar in Brazil?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
How did that go? Can you tell me a little bit about your experience there?
Yes, the experience in Brazil was amazing. Not only the convention, especially the people, because there are a lot of people who have nothing and they give everything. So they took care of us. They took us around, and they went to the waterfalls. It was such a nice surrounding and such nice people. Yes, and they just lovely people, and but it was the first time that I did a seminar in front of people, and it was not painting or drawing, it was tattooing, so it was hard for me, but I had a lot of help from Gabe and Alex De Paz. They helped me a lot to develop the seminar, and it was great. It was great.
Have you seen Alex's seminars?
Yes.
He's wonderful. Like they're entertaining and educational.
Yes, I without Alex, I think I wouldn't sit here today, because he helped me so much. Not about the seminar, about tattooing, about getting into the industry, you know, and and he didn't hide any secrets, because in the area that I come from here in Germany, there are a lot of tattoo artists thinking about tattooing is a secret, and in the beginning they didn't tell me anything about needles or color, and so I had to find out everything by myself, and I just sent a picture of one of my tattoos and one portrait that I painted to Alex. And I think half an hour later, we did our first phone call.
Wow.
And it was amazing. So he's a wonderful person, and I can't wait to do worldwide conference in Portland.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I think that's going to be an
Yes.
exceptional experience. And you went to the Worldwide Tattoo Conference in Rome, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's when I first met Gabe in the camper van, and he
Oh,
knows. Yes, and
yeah.
Gabe knows what I'm talking about.
You guys had an RV, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, what was your what are some of your favorite things you remember about the Rome Worldwide Tattoo Conference?
Oh, it's
You got any good stories about Gabe I should hear?
no, better not, better not. But the most impact on me was the last sentence that Nick Baxter um, wrote on his beamer, and it was, "How far are you willing to go?" And just sat there, and I was, wow, that's crazy, because there are a lot of people like Jeff or Nick Baxter, Alex, but when I saw on the screen when Nick Baxter wrote, "How far are you willing to go?" that I think it changed a lot to me, because that made me thinking about what I wanted to achieve in tattooing and my future. And yes, it was changing my tattoo life, and so I think it's really important for other tattoo artists to go on such events like the Worldwide Tattoo Conference, because it can change your life. So for me, it happened.
So you would say that attending conferences, seminars like that is essential? Yeah.
Yes, for me, I was thinking what will happen when I go there, and I had the invitation from Alex, and Alex told me, "Oh, come here, and you can hang around with the guys and meet the other artists." And for example, Boris, and Boris is also one of my big role models, and but okay, I went there, and it was such a big impact, because it was, I think, 1.5 year after I started tattooing. And yes, it's even if you're a beginner, like I feel today, I still feel as a beginner. You can always learn, and you can have some different views about something. It's not all. Or when I was preparing the seminar for Brazil, I was talking to Alex a lot, and I figured out that it's not all about needles and machines and color. It's what's really important is your mind, and what keeps you going. And it's not everything about the technique, about what's important to stretch the skin. It's what stretches your mind,
Right.
And
Absolutely.
yes, so it was really good to go there.
So what led you into black and gray? Have you ever done color?
Yes, I started with color, and no, I started with black and gray, and then I switched to color because I love because it was the different way of my paintings. I started with black and gray with pencil, and then I wanted to do a color portrait. And after that, I stayed with the color portrait painting. But I figured out, it's just my opinion, that in tattooing, I after 1 or 2 years, I didn't have that impact in the color portrait thing. If they go in the sun, and I think a lot of people, they go into the sun with their color portraits, and even with the black and gray portraits, and a lot of contrast is lost.
Right.
So I decided to stay with black and gray, because you can push a lot of contrast, and it lasts for years. And if I compare my tattoos that I did maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago in color, and I compare them to the tattoos I do or did at that time in black and gray, it's a total difference, you know. So I decided to stay with black and gray. And also, I have to mention Alex again. We made a phone call, and he called me and he said, "Stay with black and gray because I think that's my way because I can do a lot of details and because the color is thinner and you can even use single needle if it's possible." And so,
Well, color is Alex's thing. Maybe he was just a little nervous. No,
yes,
I'm just kidding.
I don't think so.
I'm joking. I love you, Alex. I would no offense. Just kidding.
He's a great guy.
Alex is amazing.
Yes.
So, well, I hope you have some time while you're here. While you're going to be tattooing while you're here, right?
Yes, I really, yes, looking forward to it. I think I will do 2 or 3 tattoos in New York, and then we go to your place. And yes, I hope I will get a tattoo from Bob.
Well, we'll see what we can do, man. I think a bottle of tequila might help you, but I know he's a big fan of your work.
Thank you.
He's talked to me about it before.
Wow.
He's very impressed with what
big
you're
honor.
doing. So, thank you very much for talking with us, man. And,
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
I would, I'd like to have you back sometime, and we'll see
Of course.
We'll see you in New York in July.
Yes.
At Empire, and then we'll see you again at the Black and Gray Week.
Yes. Okay.
Wonderful. So everyone, Ralf Nonnweiler, thank you, Ralph.
Okay. Bye-bye.
We'll talk soon.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Take it easy, man.
Bye.
So everyone, that was Ralph. He's pretty awesome. He went to bed for 3 hours and then got up at 3:30 in the morning so he could talk with us. We really appreciate it. I hope you appreciated him. I hope you guys got all your info in the form at tattoonowtv.com/WWTC because we're going to be picking a winner very soon. We'll be back after this ad with Rebecca Hanlon and the network news, shortly followed up with the Tattoo of the Day segment. So stick around. We'll be back after this commercial, and we'll see you later.
world headquarters in East Hampton, Massachusetts. This is Tattoo Now Network News with Rebecca Hanley.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Glad to have you. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Rebecca, here to tell you guys about some of the greatest things that are going on in the tattoo industry right now and some of the coolest things that are about to come up. So first up, right around the corner, is Hell City Tattoo Fest in Columbus, Ohio. That's going on from May 1st to the 3rd, and it is something you absolutely do not want to miss. There's going to be all sorts of cool stuff going on there. We're ready. Are you? Guy and Russ will be there doing a Wacom tablet little digital art how-to thing over the course of those days, and there's going to be a lot of information coming at you. So if you want to hop on the wave of digital art, this is the time, and those are the people to be learning from. Also there will be Bob Tyrell himself teaching seminar, and every person that goes gets one of his DVDs. He's amazing. We actually just featured him on our latest edition of our mini magazine. Look at that cute little pup right there. So yeah, head over to Hell City. Also, Ben Licata, our wonderful host, will be there doing interviews live on stage. And Gabe Ripley will be doing his wonderful business seminar, how to build a great tattoo business with an emphasis on the great. So we hope to see you there. Buy your ticket. You can get it off of the Tattoo Now website for Gabe's seminar. And if you're looking for other tickets for the Hell City convention itself, go over to hellcity.com. Next up, a little recap of an event that we just put on, the Paradise Artist Retreat. There's a nice little image that I shot during Dan Marshall's seminar, which I hope you caught his really hilarious little ad during our break. He taught a watercolor seminar, and everything went really, really well. It was great. It was a beautiful event. Thank you to all of the teachers and all of the artists that came and shared in that. So my images may have given it away, but I was going to tease a little bit. We have 2 webinars coming your way pretty soon. We're about to add them to the Tattoo Now website, one for Chet Zar and the other one for Dan Marshall. So stay tuned because those are going to be absolutely awesome. It was great to see both of those artists do their thing at the event, and we filmed lots of great footage. So look for it soon. It's going to be great. All right. Next up. You've been hearing a lot about this recently. The Worldwide Tattoo Conference is happening this fall in Portland, Oregon, at the end of October from the 19th to the 21st. You can get more information about it on worldwidetattooconference.com. An exciting recent development. One of the most influential tattoo artists focusing on Japanese traditional tattooing, Hiroshi III will be Skyping in and answering some questions and, giving everyone there a really, really unique educational experience. So I hope that you are there in Portland because it's going to be awesome. Bringing it back home to Tattoo Now offices, we are really busy right now. There is all sorts of stuff going on. We are building lots and lots and lots of sites. And this is a recent one that we just put up. We gave Phil Robertson, our friend, a little facelift on his website. It is clean and white, and his logo is really cool, and it contrasts his really bright, beautiful tattoos well. It's super responsive. That means you can see it on all sorts of devices like iPads and cell phones and all those things that you put in your pocket these days and entertain yourself with when you don't want to talk to people. You can see all sorts of our websites on them, and we are about to launch a whole bunch of them. Rebel Muse, Daniel Brockett, Derek Poitra, Sarah Eve, Haley Gogwe, almost too many to name. These are good problems to have, so we are super busy. And going off of that, there has been a recent development. Google, in its quest to take over the world, is now requiring, or I should say prioritizing websites that are responsive. And that's a word we throw around here quite a bit. It means, like I said, you can see it on all sorts of different devices. So Google is changing the way that search results are ranked, especially on mobile devices. So if your website is not mobile friendly these days, so say you bought it way back in the day, you might want to do a little bit more research to see how things are going to pan out for it. According to Google, as of April 21st, all sorts of shit's about to change. So if you think your website needs a little facelift, give me a call. We can help you out. There's all sorts of things that we can do. We have a full catalog, lots of different options, and we're really just here to educate you. So if you just have questions about what that really means for your site, that's what we're here for. So let me know. Give me a call. We'll chat about it. Hopefully, we'll be able to help you enter into 2015 with a whole new website. All right, everybody. It was nice chatting. I missed you. It was a little while since we've had a show. Good to be back. Up next is the Tattoo of the Day segment with about 12 of the latest and greatest tattoos that have come in through our site. So if you are a tattooer and you have a profile on Tattoo Now, hopefully you're uploading pictures all the time so we can pick it as the tattoo of the day and everybody can see it. And hopefully this selection will inspire you to upload. Take care.
What is a webinar? It's your chance to up your game and improve yourself with new techniques in art, in business, and tattooing. Webinars are streaming professional development seminars taught by the masters of their craft that you can watch in the comfort of your home, your studio, or even on the go on your mobile device. If you have a stable internet connection, you can stream a webinar. Here at Tattoo Now, we continually produce high-quality video presentations from top artists and business people. Our catalog includes hours of education from greats like Guy Aitchison, Bob Tyrell, DJ Betts, Jeff Gogway, Russ Abbott, James Kern, Tommy Helm, Ian McCowan, Kelly Doty, Rember Oriana, and more all the time. These professional artists share their years of experience to accelerate your path and help you become more successful. Fill up on high-octane brain fuel now with a Tattoo Now webinar. Do you want to bring your career to the next level? Then webinars from Tattoo Now can help you do that. We're back. Welcome back to Off the Map Live. I hope you enjoyed the network news and tattoo of the day. If you're a tattoo artist, get yourself a Tattoo Now membership, start uploading your photos, and maybe you'll see yourself right here on this very show on Tattoo of the Day. So, we've had a couple contests running. While we were at the Paradise Artist Retreat, we had people fill out these lovely feedback forms. These are very important to us. These are how we make things better. And as a little incentive, if you filled out a feedback form, we would give you a worldwide tattoo conference ticket. And through the power of selection, we have got our winner right here. And the winner from the Paradise Artist Retreat, I probably should have read this ahead of time, is Ida Eliason. We'll be getting in touch with her very shortly. Let me read you a little bit of her feedback. She said it was fantastic. She learned a lot of new stuff. Liked that there was no pressure. Nice place. Awesome people. She thinks we should do it in Sweden next time. I think she's a little biased because I'm pretty sure that's where she's from. But thank you, Ida, for filling out this feedback form, and thank you to all of you other people that filled these out. We will use these to make every event a little bit better next time. Now, we have one more ticket for one of you lucky live show viewers. During the last break, we went through the form and randomly selected a lucky winner. And I'm going to call that winner right now. So please bear with me while I dialed the telephone. A lot of numbers here. Uh-oh, maybe they're not home. I'm waiting. It's ringing.
Hello.
Hello, is João Paulo there?
Hello.
Hello, is this João Paulo?
Yes.
Hi, this is Ben from Off the Map Live.
Oh, this is amazing, man.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. You have won yourself a ticket to the Worldwide Tattoo Conference.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Hey, can you shut off your stream in the background just so that we don't get the repeat?
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it's up.
Wonderful. So, thanks for entering the contest. Have you watched Off the Map Live before?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you like about the show?
Well, like everything, I'm pretty new in the tattoo industry, I've been tattooing for like 2 years only, and I watched like all the videos, and I just got the Russ Abbott and Guy Aitchison webinar, and it's amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And you are helping me like a lot. It's incredible.
That is always good to hear, and I am glad that we'll be seeing you at the Worldwide Tattoo Conference in Portland. We'll be contacting you via email sometime tomorrow, and we'll get all of your details, and we'll get you the ticket.
Okay.
Well,
thank you very much. This is incredible.
Thank you so much for watching the show, and congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Have a lovely evening.
Yeah, you too.
All right, good night. Well, there you have it. Even people in Brazil can win these contests. If you anywhere in the world, if you can see this show, you can win. You can win a contest and get yourself a ticket to the Worldwide Tattoo Conference. Make sure you stay tuned to Off the Map Live future episodes, and you might get yourself one too. So, as a wrap up, I want to thank you viewers in Kansas City, Pittsburgh, San Diego, Brazil. Gabe Ripley wants me to throw a shout out to King's Landing. What up? And make sure you check out all of the Off the Map Live social media. You can find us at Off the Map Tattoo on Instagram, tattoonowtv.com on Instagram, and we are at tattoonowtv.com. And don't forget to go to our YouTube page, subscribe. We'll be giving out random gifts to future subscribers at tattoonowtv.com/YouTube. If you subscribe and give us a comment with a reason why we should send you something, we will do it. And tell your friends. If you want to see all of our past shows, they're all there. We enjoy doing the show, and I'm glad you guys can join us for it. The next show will be the Worldwide Tattoo Conference discussion panel. It's an hour-long clip from the Worldwide Tattoo Conference Venice. It hasn't been played anywhere to anyone who didn't have a ticket to the Worldwide Tattoo Conference, so this will be your chance to see it for free, get a little insight from some of the world's top tattoo artists. We will be at Hell City, Columbus, doing live interviews from stage. I'll be interviewing Larry Brogan, Timothy Bohr, and Hell City founder Derb Morrison. If you are in Columbus or anywhere near there, come on out, say hi to me, and come see some wonderful interviews. It's really one of the best shows that you could ever go to. So right after this, we will be debuting part 4 of the Guy Aitchison Jeff Gogwe collaborative tattoo that we filmed last year out west. It has never been seen outside of the people that paid for the seminar, so if you are interested in that, make sure you stick around. And right after the credits, we'll be rolling that for you. Thank you, and we'll see you at the next show. We love you, folks. Keep watching. See you later.
I don't remember.
Are you talking to me?
If we stay up here all night, playing fast and loose and ride, we might see tomorrow. Look you right into the eye, sing a chorus full of lies. We might see the future. Just give me one more day, I'll make it all okay. Let the last note decay, let it ring till morning. Give me one more night, I'll get my own words right.